Hello, everyone. My name is Odru Asante, and I'm a doctoral research fellow at the Department of Government, University of Bergen. After my last video on places in the United States of America where international students can also pursue their master's or bachelor or PhD for free, I got recommendations from some colleagues in the academia. Two additional universities where international students are highly welcomed. The beauty about these two universities is that they have students from about 40 countries around the world, and 95% of these students are on scholarship. Another important thing about this university is that about 98% of the students who graduated find jobs in the United States of America. If this is something that you are interested in, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also share the information with other people who may also be interested in opportunities like this. Guys, the first of the two schools that I'm going to show you today is called Cardwell University, and I have provided a link to the university at the description below. Now, let's read a bit about some facts about the school, which are very, very interesting. 95% of the recent graduates from the university are employed. They have about 36 undergraduate programs, and they have students from about 40 countries around the world. Can you imagine this? 40 countries around the world. And then they have 98% of the students receive financial aid. 98% of the students receive financial aid. And then the school is located about 22 miles from New York City. So it's not far from New York City. It's a kind of private university which is owned by the Catholic Church. So they try to provide support for students. That is why you have students from all over the world studying in this university. Now, we want to see some of the undergraduate programs or graduate programs and opportunities and financial support. So you click on apply at the top here. Now, once you click on apply, it takes you to this page where you can then move on to international students. So let's scroll down a bit and see international students. We also have scholarships and grants. If you want to read more about the different scholarships that are available at this university, you can do that. So you click on international students and let's see what we have here. So here we have, you can see from the picture, somebody from Africa, Asia, Europe, Australia. So you have students from all over the world who are studying in this university. Let's read about some facts about international students. Fast facts about international students here. And it's saying here that 98% of recent graduates are employed, and over 95% of international students receive academic scholarships. So once you are offered admission, you have a higher chance of getting a scholarship in this university. And it is located about 20 miles from New York City. Now, here we can also read a bit about some international students who are already in that university. So at the extreme left here, you have international student stories. You click on that, and then you can scroll down and you see some students from different parts of the world. We have students from, for example, we have students from Nepal here. We have a student from Trinidad and Tobago. We have a student from Nigeria. We have a student from Uganda, a student from Ghana, Nepal, Norway. So you see that these are students from all over the world, from Bangladesh. So wherever you are, for me, I will recommend this university to you. Let's look at some of their requirements for international students. And to do that, I will click on the search button and then just type English proficiency. And let's see, English proficiency. Let's see, international graduate student, English proficiency requirement. And now, when you click on that, there is something very important here. This is a private, like I said, it's a kind of a private university owned by the Catholic Church, and they provide scholarships for students to be able to study. I mean, students from all over the world. So they have an application fee of about $40. But for me, I believe that it's worth it. Once you get admission and you have a scholarship, I think it's worth paying $40 for a private institution to be able to enroll you in that institution. And let's look at the English language requirement, very important. You must also demonstrate sufficient English language proficiency to meet graduate level academic standards in English only classes. And it says that students educated in languages other than English. So if your bachelor's degree was, or the language of instruction was English language, for example, students from India, from Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, students from these countries, I know South Africa, the medium of or the language of instruction is English language. And so you don't need TOEFL or IELTS. But other than that, if you are from a country where English is not your language of instruction, then you will need TOEFL or IELTS to satisfy this condition. Very important. So, guys, this is one of the two schools that you can apply. See, international student deadlines. So it's for fall, for summer, and also for spring. So, guys, let's move on to the second university. Okay, guys, so the second school that I advise students or international students to take a look at is the Texas Lutheran University. And you can see this is the website, and I have provided a link at the description below. At the website, let's scroll down a bit and see some of the information that they have here. Over 95% of students receive financial aid and scholarship. So once you are offered admission, you have a higher chance of receiving financial aid or scholarship. Now, down here we have apply. Let's click on apply and then see some information that they have here. Now, when you click on apply, it takes you to this page. And at this page, there is this information, very important. At TLU, which is Texas Lutheran University, your application for admission also serves as your academic scholarship application, which means that once you apply for admission, you don't need to apply for scholarship. You are automatically included in the scholarship process. And then also another important information here is that there is no application fee. We saw in the first school or the first university I show you today that there is an application fee, but this one has no application fee. Each of these universities, they have their own advantages and they also have their own disadvantages as far as application is concerned. So let's take note as well. Now let's see some of the programs that they have here. So we click at the left side here, we have find a program. So we click on that. Now, once you click on find a program, you see different kinds of programs that they offer at this university. We have business, education, health sciences, we have arts. So many options, humanities, natural sciences, social sciences. So it cuts across all programs and departments. So you have an opportunity to study something that is within your field of expertise, or maybe a field that you want to pursue in your career. Let's see some of the opportunities that they have for international students. We click on apply once again, and then we can scroll down a bit and see here. You see that there is this information, test optional. At this university, test optional, okay, TLU is a test optional institution for applicants applying for the spring 2023 and fall. Now, the thing is, you have a possibility to apply for test optional if you want to be exempted from IELTS and TOEFL, but it comes with certain conditions. So let's see what are the conditions that they have here. The conditions are that students who choose test optional may be asked for additional information. Once you choose that you want to be exempted, you don't want to. So here you see international students, students needing a visa to study in the US cannot apply test optional. Though we do not require SAT or ACT for them, they need to submit the TOEFL or IELTS for consideration and visa considerations. So this is basically for visa consideration, but not for admission. So it's very important that you take note of it, that there will be a need for IELTS or TOEFL for visa consideration. So you see, this is one of the schools you are considered for a scholarship, and it's automatic scholarship for international students once you are offered admission. So if this is something that suits your need, I will encourage you to apply. There is no application fee here, but we also saw the first school has an application fee. However, there are a lot of international students in the first school. So if you have a possibility to pay for that application fee, you will get scholarship for that school as well. If this information has been very helpful to you, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, click on the notification bell so that you'll be among the first to be notified anytime I share a new video. Don't forget to also share this video with other people who may be interested in opportunities like this. I'm always available. You can comment and I will try my best to respond. Thank you.